Welcome to the Dysfunction Junkies podcast, where we may not have seen it all, but we've seen enough. And now, here are your hosts, Carrie and Chrissy.
I don't like it. We've done 70, 80, 91 episodes or something. And you throw my mojo off changing it up.
I think it does a little bit. And it's not anything you're doing wrong.
No, it's just like, wait, what?
Our brains are so wired to hear it the other way.
I appreciate the levity though. But hey, everybody, I'm Carrie.
And oh yeah, I'm Chrissy.
I was ready to do it over. But...
No. And obviously, Carrie, I'm glad to know that both of us are totally not flexible.
No.
So I have to be honest with you. I messed up because my thought was to go back to the old, the
and
original.
You couldn't. You were already. Your brain was already rewired.
So I got to go practice.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Alrighty. So
hi everybody.
Hello. Oh my! It is March.
We're getting there. I don't know where we're going, but we're getting there.
We're going there. So Chrissy went down a rabbit hole of...
Again.
Yeah, can you imagine that?
No, not at all.
And so today's topic is phrases self-centered people use.
I love my list of phrases.
I know.
And things that people shouldn't do or used to do and don't do anymore. Or
I'm going to have to say, I think I might have a few memes that might... I realize I've been slacking on my meme therapy. So while we're talking, I'm going to scroll through some of my memes because I feel like I might have had a couple recently that kind of relate to this.
Yeah. And just so you know, I always want to make sure I give credit. If some of this stuff I find is just generated from a lot of different places, but not a specific source or a person. This one is actually Isabella
An actual article?
Chase.
Isabella Chase. Okay.
Yes. So I always want to make sure I do that because thank you. Everybody out there is thinking and providing us with content. And we like to make sure that everybody knows that
absolutely
it came from your article.
Yes, absolutely.
So these are phrases self-centered people use in everyday conversation. So beware of people using these phrases. And if you are,
Yeah, really. And I feel like self-centered you could replace that with narcissistic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, these are definitely
very narcissistic.
And I think I also noted it defines a toxic person.
Yes.
These phrases, definitely.
Yes, 100%.
I hate to generalize that. Maybe there's a deviation somewhere, but in general, I think it also, as Carrie said, with narcissistic people and toxic people, which I guess are pretty much one and the same. But
Yep.
So I guess let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Here we go. What do you got? What's the first one?
In my very faded printout.
I know, but you know what? I can't complain about your faded printer because part of the reason why your printer's faded is because you're printing for me because I have no printer right now.
No. Well, the printer, it's been a very good workhorse and it's done a lot for us, but I think it's just, we've had it for a while and it's done a lot of printing.
It's at its end of life?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
So number one on the list, I, me, my.
Yes.
Which
an immediate sign of a self-centered conversation participant is the constant use of I, me, and my.
Yeah. We're starting off light.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of us, we do have to talk about ourselves once in a while.
That's what we do.
I don't know that this is the be-all, end-all of the definition of what we're trying to get to.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I understand it's a good jumping off point, I guess. So do you know some people who overuse the I, me, my?
A variation of this. One of my pet peeves are people that always have to one-up you. And I didn't look. Maybe that's farther down the road in your thing. But it kind of relates to the I, me, my. You know, the person that you're telling a story to.
Did you see my thing on
no. Who, what?
On my actual type?
Oh, this one has to be...
No.
Oh, the one-up people. Yes! Okay. See, I don't look at the notes, people.
But you were...
But I was right on.
The same way.
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
So I cannot stand... Because there always seems to be one. And why is it always in the workplace? There's always that one person in the workplace that no matter what story you tell, they can one-up it. And I'm not good about like my facial reactions to this kind of stuff.
So you're not a good poker player, is what you're saying.
Not when it comes to
poker face.
I do not. No. Like for instance, this one lady that I had to work with at one point, I was talking with another coworker and we were talking about our birds. And this lady, like I'd never heard her talk about an animal before, and she's like, "Oh, I used to have a cockatoo," and she's just going off and off, and I'm like, "It was probably a cockatiel, not a cockatoo." And I'm like, "And you probably it was a stuffed one."
Did you just say cockatoo?
A cockatoo with the kombucha poo.
And a barn swallow.
And a barn swallow, yeah.
Show's over.
But in any case, yeah, the one-upper. So, and that's the person that they got to get the story back to them, the me, the I, and this isn't relatable. So they're going to make it, and it's an unbelievable. It's like, you know, and I've caught myself on more than one occasion with like, especially this one particular person, that as soon as they start a story that starts the one-upping, I'm like, of course you did.
Yeah. You're kind of, do you like stop just to wait for them because you know they're going to
what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that generally you work with these type of people. Although
always one in the workplace.
We've encountered in social circles too. But I think it's interesting you say that because I think it is true that probably in the workplace, you come across this a lot. And I think maybe just because there's a general competition factor in the workplace.
Maybe.
And there's like a hierarchy. Dynamics that people are trying to really maybe claw their way. One way or the other.
Or try to gain the attention of the higher ups. So they're trying to make themselves relevant. And
they feel inferior.
And I think why I also feel like it always seems to be like you always have one of these in the workplace. It's probably because if I ran into somebody like this outside the workplace, I don't have to hang around them, and I quickly don't. But in the workplace, it's kind of like your neighborhood kids. You're
and
stuck
your family.
With them. Yeah, and your family. You're stuck with them.
It's dysfunctional.
You don't have much choice other than finding a new job.
For that
But
8
then you're
hours
just going to
or
find
whatever.
another one-upper in the next place.
There's always waiting around the corner at the water cooler. Waiting for you when you're thirsty.
Yes. So I mean my one-upper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a very good way of also defining this list.
Yes.
Going along with the I, me, my.
Here we go.
And you're talking about something and they say, that reminds me of when I... ...
One-upping story.
Yes. That reminds me of the time I was on fire.
Yes.
But I still had time to rescue a family of 4 out of their burning house.
And you did not walk away with any burns.
And
you were unscathed.
I applied lotion that morning.
Yeah.
That helped.
Exactly. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I do not have a poker face when it comes. Like my eye is twitching right now. Like I can feel it just thinking.
You're having like a PTSD of toxic one-upper people.
Yes, I can't. I do not handle this. Yes.
It's hard.
Yeah.
There are some people who can really deal with it.
I don't.
I don't think I do either. That's why I'm honest. I'm not real good with idle chit-chat. And I send DJ Nick out. Not that he's more patient when it comes to that.
Yeah.
There are places where I'm more patient, but this is not one of them for me. Yeah. And it's not that I will be immediately disrespectful or critical, but it's exhausting.
It is.
It wears you out, and then my face hurts because you try not to contort in all different ways. Do you want to say something, mister?
No, yes, I'm more tolerant, but the reason I'm more tolerant is because I like to have the conversation about that person afterwards. I love to hear what you have to say because that's entertaining to me.
Yes, we do generally have to have some obsession after being exposed to this.
Generally our whole time together, I've been the recon guy. I'm the recon of the couple.
So I had to laugh because Dawn and I, when I was taking my bird to Utah for her to watch while we're moving, we were running errands and stuff. We were talking to the lady at the post office and we were just chit-chatting. And we were talking about, toxic people and difficult people and stuff. And the same thing, we were giving this poor little girl at the counter credit for having to deal with these people. And Dawn says, yeah, I'm not a public facing person. And I had to write it down. I was like, oh my God, that's so perfect. Like, that is so me. I am not a public facing person at times. I mean, I can up to a point, but then you get that one upper, you get that narcissist, you get that one person that you're just like, you broke my barrier. I'm done.
Perfect, Dawn. Thank
I know.
you.
So.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one, no offense, but
so
now I'm like really excited about telling you something, but maybe, especially with me, there's probably some sliver of something that's not appropriate in what I have just said. So then you got to deflate my ass by saying, no offense, but blah, blah, blah. No offense, but I think you need to get back up like 20 yards from me right now, honey. No offense.
No offense.
But something might happen. So
I might throat punch you
Bye.
if you don't back up, Felicia.
Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Movie reference. Thank you. Friday. So tell us about your experience with this. Obviously you've heard this type 2. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a off the top of my head, but yes, the no offense, like that's, you've pissed me off now. And you haven't even finished the phrase. Those
That's sort of like
words,
a saying that cuts you off at the knees too, because you probably are really saying something. Yeah. And you weren't even able to get to your point. So they're already basically assuming where you're going.
Yes.
And it may and probably isn't at all what they were expecting.
Right.
But they didn't give you the chance.
No. So. No offense, but I really don't care.
Yeah. Shut up. So here's your next one. After they say, no offense, but here, you should have. Really? Mm-hmm. Should I have?
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah, really?
What would you have done?
I don't know.
Have you done this?
Backseat driver.
Oh.
Like to micromanage.
Micromanage much. So, but I'm afraid people are probably like...
so much of this reverts back to that one-uppers. You're right. Mm-hmm.
It is. This defines a lot of different types of, but the same. Different, but yet the same type of people.
Number 5. But I had it worse.
This one's just right out in your face. If you say this, you are just telling everybody immediately. They don't even have to sit and ponder what you are.
Yeah.
You are a one-upper.
Yeah. I had to walk uphill both ways in a blizzard.
I don't remember any of my parents saying that.
Oh, yeah. I got that. I got a lot of this from my dad.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. A lot of these, but they're all narcissistic kind of comments and stuff. And that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I seem to recall an adult in my life basically always like, can I just have a minute? You don't want people to feel bad.
Right.
So you do try to... But this is such a bad route to do it, where they have to remind you of somebody who and they basically don't even let you finish expressing how you're feeling right then, which is bad about yourself. And maybe you're sitting there wallowing in self-pity for a minute. Yeah. And they have to come at you with this. Yeah. Well, so-and-so, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
What? Who the hell are you talking about, first of all? And why do I care?
Yeah.
Me.
It's about me.
No. Oh my God, is this list about me? I just said me.
You did.
Oh my God. Oh, what is he side-eyeing me for? Don't you dare, sir. So here's the next one. I knew that already. Well, how did you know that already?
Don't you know? Everyone knows. Everyone knows that.
Everyone
How
knows
did you not know?
Who shot JR?
Yeah.
No.
How did you not know? Everyone knows. I knew it. How did you not know it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gaslight.
Whatever. These are all about just being correcting and just...
Yeah.
Jesus God, if there's anybody out there that says all these things, I really... I don't know what
Let's
to tell you.
Let's try to put them all in one sentence. Let's see. Number 4. All right, wait a minute.
Well, we got 2. Wait, we have 2 more. How many do we have on this list?
No offense. You should have. Wait a minute. No offense. Oh, that reminds me of when no offense, but you should have known, actually. All right, that didn't read as well as I thought it was.
Well, I think you're onto something, though, because I think that you could do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're going to create a Mad Lib with it.
It is a Mad Lib. Yeah. Okay. Well, the next one is I knew that already.
Yes, right.
Oh, wait, we already talked about that.
One.
We did that one.
Yes. Okay, number 7.
Actually, the sky is really not blue. It's
Fantasia purple.
During the hour of this and this, the sky would be representative of what the ocean not churning is doing. It's a little bit of a gray. Is that really gray?
Actually, it's number 8. Not my fault.
Yeah. This sounds like this is just childish. If you're saying this as an adult, like you can get away with this as a child.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Not my fault.
Chrissy's leg got stuck in the bike and she's laying 2 blocks away on the sidewalk with her bell bottom shoved in the tire.
It's not my fault that she ate that mothball.
No. I told her I wasn't sure what it was. Just because it looked like a cube of sugar, it wasn't square, it was round. What the hell's wrong with you?
It's not my fault that she didn't know that you shouldn't put things in your mouth that don't smell like sugar.
No. It's not my fault that I slammed on my brakes and she was riding too close and rolled down the hill and pulled her nail off. What the hell? Do you understand this could happen?
Chrissy?
All this stuff seems to pertain to me. I'm a little bothered. But I never said that. I was always, let me tell you, everybody.
You were thinking it.
No, I owned it. I owned it.
You do own it.
She ripped her fingernail off. Actually, it was my fault. Yes. Because I was going fast. I slammed on my brakes. I wanted to see what happened. So yes, it is my fault. Yes. Yes, I wanted to see what happened if this child stuck what I didn't know for sure what the hell it was. In her mouth. It looked like sugar to me. But obviously her spitting it across the floor and running away in terror told me it was not anything I wanted.
And for those that might be new listeners, Chrissy we are rumbling in a lot of references.
Very early episodes.
From many episodes. So if some of this banter does not make sense, I encourage you to go back and listen to some of our previous episodes from season 1, where Chrissy,
was torturing
her
small
young childhood friends. Yes. So, but we all know it was your fault.
So,
so
honey, I'm going to go back to my previous statement. It's not that you're self-centered. It's just you know what you want.
Yes, I want to see
I was curious.
Be uncomfortable for a minute.
I was curious what would happen.
I wouldn't.
You know who you are and you want what you want.
Yes. Did it end at 8? There's no 9 and 10?
I think it was just 8.
What?
Do you have more?
No, but I'm
just like, okay. You think that ended too abruptly?
It did end up too abruptly. I'm like, wait, you can't end at 8. You stop at 5. You stop at 10. You don't stop at 8.
Well, 8 would disagree with you. They feel important too. Actually, I'm number 8, and that's all I have, folks. So, did I have any notes on that? Besides the fact that not a whole lot, because I feel the list really spoke for itself.
Yes, it did. So,
but these are self-centered comments, and they can define a self-centered, toxic, narcissistic person.
Yes, narcissistic.
But.
I'm trying to find my memes. I really have been slacking on my memes. I don't have a lot that pertain exactly to right now.
What's the one? Oh my God.
What?
Go ahead. You're talking about memes. I'm talking about those horrible videos I watch. Real quick.
They're the same
segue.
Thing. They're the same therapy.
There is one I crack up, and it always comes up, probably because it knows I always have to stop and watch it. It's a fart one.
Oh, well, there
of course.
We go. Of course.
And I roll around in bed laughing my ass off. It's this guy or somebody. I'm guessing it's a guy. I don't know. I hate to generalize. Oh, if they're farting like this, it has to be a guy. But it sounds like the beginning of this song from the 90s, Chris Isaak. What's the name of the song, Nick? It's a very like
editing out that long delay.
Yes, please.
It's like his one big hit.
I gotta look it up. Now I'm looking up stuff. Good Lord. But it's so perfect because it sounds like the beginning.
Wicked Games.
Wicked Game.
That just
came
to me.
I wish I could. I don't know what the rules are.
Okay.
As far as what copyright, but you only need to listen to the first 2 seconds of the song, and the guy's fart sounds exactly the same. When the show is over, I will play it for you.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and get into any copyright issues and try to get some letter of cease and desist. But anybody who knows what I'm talking about, Google it, go on Facebook, go on Instagram. It's there because it's always popping up for me.
Yeah.
And it cracks. So you're talking about your memes. Yeah. I'm still going strong on the fart
You're
videos.
still on those fart
So what,
videos,
did you find?
I didn't. Everything that I found was not quite related to what we're talking about. So it was everything I have lately is kind of more like the moving on from narcissistic relationships. So.
And you're literally moving on.
I
Good
am
for you.
definitely. So, Chrissy's having a hard time dealing with that, but we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay.
I have to believe she's right and we'll be okay.
We will be okay.
So, yeah, I mean...
Yeah, these there are those phrases that they just catch you and they're like nails on a chalkboard, you know. Like I said, that one upper person. I mean, as soon as their mouth opens or as soon as they start sucking in the air to talk, I'm like, I have to look away. I have to control my eye roll. I'm just like,
you know, what's funny is with these type of people who do use these terms are the definition of the one uppers.
Yes, they truly.
We. Personally, I know I could think of somebody, I'm sure he's thinking, we knew somebody from our past earlier on in our relationship, shortly after we were married, who was definitely one of these types.
Yeah.
And you know, when you come across somebody like this, you try to avoid them. Like you don't want to engage
you just
them.
don't, no.
But
then I will say there have been times when I start seeing the pattern, you know, like, oh, like if you meet someone new, you know, a new worker in the workplace or whatever, and you start seeing and you're like, oh, this is going to be the one upper. This is going to be the person I will eventually be annoyed with all the time. So you try to shut the behavior down early by calling them out on it. In a humorous kind of way.
So what would be your approach?
So like the bird person, you know, oh, well, I used to have a cockatoo. Are you really sure it was a cockatoo? Wasn't a cockatiel? Are you sure you have your breed right? Like I just start questioning on him because I'm trying to truth find and fact find. And I'm trying to like, you know, really, okay, is this really true? Is this fact or fiction? You know? And then like, or when they start going, oh my gosh, I would have never guessed. I would have never thought. Like you get overreactive. Like you get over engaged in their story. Like too much.
That would be my approach.
Yeah, like too much.
To just totally humiliate you. Because you've humiliated me. And now game's on. It's a humiliate off. Who's going to humiliate the most?
But you have to be careful. Like there's a fine line of, you know, you got to kind of read the room on what you can get away with on that or not.
Especially in the workplace.
That's what I'm saying, in the workplace. But again, you know, if it was if it was just normal, you would just be able to like, okay, I'm not hanging out with you. You know, if it was the one-uppy neighbor, I just don't go outside when you're taking your trash out because I don't want to hear that, you know, oh, your trash can's been cleaned 3 days before mine. I don't care.
You brought it up to the house 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Or they did, and you left yours down at the curb.
Yeah.
And
actually, you know, you're supposed to bring the garbage cans up at 2 days.
The other thing, now that you bring that up, it's the passive-aggressive statements.
It's so passive-aggressive. Yes.
Where
just tell me how you feel. You're pissed off I didn't bring my garbage bag up?
When are you going to bring that garbage can up?
Yeah.
I mean, just
exactly.
straight, just say it.
Just say it.
And I'd be like, well, Jesus, you noticed it. What the hell? I've been busy. Why don't you bring it up?
But see, that's the two different kinds, though. You have the person who wants to say what they want to say, but they're trying to be nice about it, but they're really not. They're being passive aggressive. And then you have the other type of one-uppers that I think they're just trying to be relevant. I think they're just trying to fit in. And those are the ones I think I have more of a problem with than the person who just is annoyed with me. like, fine, you can be annoyed with me because chances are I'm annoyed with you too. So we're good. We're good. I understand you. I can respect that. But the person who's hungry for attention on that, like they're just like trying to be relevant. I want to be Carrie's friend. So I'm going to talk about the bird, or, I'm going to talk about, I like to travel. And I'm going to talk about.
There is, now that you mentioned that, I was thinking about like the trash can or something silly to say like that. Yeah. There are, and we have people who we're friends with who, there's a point where you can get away with it because you just really know who the person is.
Yes.
And they know you.
Yes.
And you know each other's sensitivities. You know each other's sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
You can get away with, it's hard to explain, but I'm sure everybody understands it when I tell you this, where you could say these sort of passive aggressive statements that given to anybody else or said by anybody else are offensive.
Yeah.
But then you have that nice group of true, wonderful people.
Your lifetime.
Who you can say these things to.
Yeah.
And you really mean it lovingly.
Right.
And you basically are kind of playing off of each other. You really appreciate the person and who they are. And you respect the fact that you're able to joke with them.
Right.
It's not offensive anymore.
Right.
But that's a thin line. And boy, you have to know your place. And you don't just get there right away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically building a relationship.
Yeah. Read the room. Mm-hmm.
So some of these things could be fun.
Yes.
And, but
then there becomes, like you said, that thin line of, you're not fun no more. You're annoying.
No. So if you get to that point, then you probably know it's time to step away.
Start looking on Indeed.
For a new job.
To get away from, start over. Oh my God. I heard the best thing the other day. It was so funny about like, when you're at a workplace and there's a revolving door or whatever. And so you have your group of friends and then a lot of people leave, but you're still there. And now you have new ones. So it's like you're in the new season, you're in the season 3 of this workplace with your new cast and everything, but you're the OG.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my God. I laughed so hard when I heard that because it made me think about a few jobs that I've had and stuff. There's been like, oh yeah. Yeah, you're in the season 2 cast.
I do. Speaking of seasons and people who you work with, I'm not going to comment too much, but recently there was it was a toxic sort of person in a workplace. I was reminded that was there and was a one-upper type of a person. And you just get to the point, and where I am too, where I've been made to be more patient, more accepting, if picking battles. We've talked about all of this stuff to the point where it didn't even bother me anymore. Earlier on in having to be in situations with this person, it just burned me all the time. I couldn't stand it. It just was like, why do I have to deal with this? And I do try to tell people sometimes, not all the time, and you don't want to wish anything bad. This is not about anything bad. No. But sometimes unexpectedly, these people end up burning their bridges everywhere. Sometimes there is little
karma.
There is little gifts with patience.
Yes.
So, it's hard to get there, but sometimes you just have to sit there and say, you know what? There'd be a point where either I'm going to be accepting, maybe they'll change. Yeah. Or maybe you just don't have to deal with them anymore.
Yeah. True.
So,
we've talked before about one of the topics that we want to bring up on an episode is dysfunction in the workplace. I think we're getting close to maybe we need to talk about some of our...
Has that been one of our possible show topics?
Yeah, it was, but we have never really gone down it. Like, we might have referenced things here and there like we are now, but never really had a full shop topic about it.
You and I'm sure both have.
Oh, yeah.
Some great...
Oh, yeah.
I know I've had a lot of jobs. And you've had very interesting jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Mine have been more common type jobs, but tons of dysfunction.
Oh, gosh, yes.
But you had interesting jobs with dysfunction.
Oh, yeah.
Completely. I'm not trying to one-up you. I had boring jobs.
You're one downer.
I've one downer, but I got great stories.
You do.
My jobs were not interesting. But damn it, if the people that were not surrounding me were not interesting, they definitely were.
I love. Oh yeah, I'll have to. We'll.
It's a good one.
We'll bring this up on another one. I'm going to write this down. My thoughts for our workplace dysfunction episode. I got
think
an
that's
idea.
A good one.
So.
Perfect.
That might be a 2 or 3-parter. Right?
It very well could be.
Yeah.
And I think we need to do another. We also need to do an episode on. We need to recap funerals and death. But we've got more coming on that.
I'm going to let you take the lead on that. I'm exhausted. I'm done. it's dead for
So,
me. But I will be happy to be a passenger in your lead.
You know, again, unfortunately, part of working at a church is you are exposed to death, and we have been. Well, I think we've had 7 funerals in the past 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's bad.
yeah. So it's like there's that, and then the other topic. Oh man, it was right on the tip of my tongue. So we want to talk about workplace. We want to revisit death, and then I had another idea, and then I lost it. But I'll think about it. We got some good shows coming up. That's the long and the short of it. So
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for listening. Again, we appreciate everyone's love and support, and we always love to hear your feedback. So please feel free to go on to whatever platform you're listening to us on. If you're on Spotify, or if you're on Apple Podcast, YouTube, give us that 5-star rating. Give us some feedback, what you liked about the episode. If we're asking questions, give us the answers. We'd love to hear from all of you about your listening experience.
Yes, and your personal experiences.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
love it.
All right, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.